Good morning, and here is your morning market brief. We begin overseas with the major Asian indices on the downside. The Shanghai Composite dropping 0.71%. The major European markets also on the downside, and U.S. stock futures are pointing towards a sharply negative open. Now, German GDP growth fell to a reading of 0.1% in the last quarter, falling below expectations, calling for 0.5% by analysts. This is also a significant decline from the 1.3% GDP posted during the first quarter. Meanwhile, GDP growth in the eurozone all around only jumped by a total of 0.2%, which in turn has put the recent rally in European markets to a halt. At the same time, a lot of investors are focused at German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President Nicolas Sarkozy meeting in Paris today to discuss the crisis, as well as holding a press conference afterwards. Continuing with economic reports, UK consumer price inflation rose to 4.4% in July, up from 4.2% the previous month. And recently released in the United States, we have housing starts slightly beating expectations, coming in at a reading of 1.5%, and the import price index rose 0.3% month over month for the month of July. And industrial production figures for the month of July will be released at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and expectations are for a 0.5% month over month change in production. And in company news, earnings, we had Home Depot reporting a second quarter net income of $1.36 billion or 86 cents per share. This on revenue of $20.2 billion. The company did attribute its better than expected earnings to sales in its lawn and garden products. Meanwhile, Wal-Mart Stores Incorporated had posted a better than expected second quarter earnings of $1.09 per share on sales of $108.6 billion. The retailer also raised its third quarter guidance, but it did also state that its U.S. same-store sales for the quarter continued to fall.